Hey guys, this is Spartacus here, and welcome to another video where today is my first day of making a YouTube video in the year 2019, which is awesome. I am excited to see what 2019 brings me. There's going to be some pretty big things coming for me this year, and of course, we're getting our new Call of Duty game this year, right? Around the October or November month. Who knows when it's going to come out? I mean, Black Ops 4 totally broke the cycle of Call of Duty games coming out in the month of November because Black Ops 4 came out in the month of October, a whole month earlier, which was very surprising to all of us, of course, so that was very interesting. And before I continue the video, I just want to let you guys know that Prestigious Key pretty much made a video just like this talking about Modern Warfare 4, and I'm just gonna let you guys know I am not making this video just because Prestigious Key did, and I'm not trying to copy him or anything. I haven't even watched the video yet. I'll watch the video probably later tonight when I go to bed or something like that, but I do want to talk about the next Call of Duty game because I'm very curious what it's going to be, you know. I'm very curious what Infinity Ward has up their sleeves for their next game. I mean, in case you guys don't know, Infinity Ward, they are the video game developers who made the Modern Warfare franchise, Call of Duty Ghosts, and Infinite Warfare, and they are next on the list for their Call of Duty game coming out this year, so I'm very curious what they have up their sleeves. Now, the big rumor right now is the next Call of Duty game is going to be Modern Warfare 4, and it makes a lot of sense, right? It makes just 100% sense. That didn't make any sense, but anyway, you guys get what I'm saying. Modern Warfare 4, if Infinity Ward was smart, they would make Modern Warfare 4, right? But of course, just because they're coming out with Modern Warfare 4, it might be nothing like the Modern Warfare games. It might be just another really crappy Call of Duty game, just like their last two, right? At least according to the community anyway, because as you guys may already know, their last two Call of Duty games, Call of Duty Ghosts and Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, they did not receive a lot of positive feedback from the community, so we'll have to see what this third game is, because I mean, I feel like the kind of rule, like the 3 strikes you're out, you know, so if this video game is bad, then Infinity Ward might not be making Call of Duty games anymore, which will be really upsetting, so we'll have to wait and see what kind of games they're going to be making, or what game they're going to be coming out with, but Modern Warfare 4 would make a lot of sense. The Modern Warfare franchise is loved by the community. Everybody loves Modern Warfare 2. A lot of people started playing Call of Duty during Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare, and then if you're like me, I actually started playing Call of Duty during Modern Warfare 3, and that's the game that actually got me hooked on Call of Duty. So it would make sense to come out with Modern Warfare 4. Now, what about Ghost 2, you guys? What about Ghost 2? Because Ghost is a game that received very poorly from the community. I remember back then when Ghost came out, oh my god, everybody hated it. I mean, everybody hated Ghost. It was ridiculous how many people hated it. And then Extinction was part of Ghost, which of course, Extinction is kind of like this other game mode, kind of like zombies, only it's aliens instead, which I loved Extinction. Oh my goodness, you guys, I thought Extinction was freaking fantastic. I love how challenging it was. I like how you can make it harder for yourself and you get rewarded for actually making it harder for yourself. It was such a great game mode, and they didn't bring it back in Infinite Warfare, which really pisses me off that they didn't do it. Instead, they jumped on the bandwagon and made their own zombies experience. I was very, very upset about that. But Ghost 2, if they did come out with another Ghost, I don't know what the community will think. I mean, I've seen so many people nowadays saying, oh my gosh, I loved Call of Duty Ghost, but where were you guys back then? Where were you guys when Ghost actually came out for the first time? And I think the reason why we didn't see a lot of people saying that they liked Ghost back then was actually because when people go ahead and play it now, they think to themselves, wow, this game actually isn't as bad as I thought it was. And there was honestly a lot of things about Call of Duty Ghost that really made it bad. I mean, the time to kill was very, very fast. It felt like you're playing hardcore mode even though you're actually in core mode. Then the IEDs were the most ridiculous explosives ever. There was a lot of thermal sights you can basically put on every gun. There is a lot of things that I think Ghost could have worked on that can make it better. But if Ghost 2 does happen to be the next Call of Duty game, I think there might be a little bit of positive feedback, but I don't know. I don't really know what to say. I think the main reason why, if they were to make another Ghost video game, they would do it because of the storyline, because the storyline was actually pretty interesting, especially when you got to the very end. At the very end of Ghost, I mean, I know this is kind of a spoiler, but all of you should already know the end of Call of Duty Ghost by now. Basically, the main villain doesn't die, right? The main villain, he turns out he's not dead, and he basically kidnaps your character, and I forgot what your character's name is actually in the storyline, but basically kidnaps him, and he pretty much brainwashes him. We're not 100% sure, and I really want to know how the ghost story actually continues. I would love to see what happens next, but we may never get another Call of Duty Ghost, which is really upsetting. Now, another thing I want to actually talk about is Modern Warfare 2 Remaster, right? So this is something, of course, that a lot of people want. If you guys remember, that doesn't seem like not too long ago. It was kind of a while ago in a way, maybe half a year ago. I can't remember. But yes, there was leaks about how Modern Warfare 2 Remastered was coming out, but it'd be campaign only. Now, we don't actually know whatever happened to those rumors. Those are completely gone now, because a lot of retailers were saying, oh yeah, Modern Warfare 2 is coming and it's going to be campaign only. Like, there were so many multiple sources from retailers like across the states of the United States, and I think even different countries, saying that Modern Warfare 2 Remastered is coming out. But then it never did, right? And it might be because maybe they were going to release Modern Warfare 2 Remastered campaign only. But the community was total outrage, because nobody, I mean, I would honestly, if Modern Warfare 2 Remastered come out, no, don't get me wrong, I'm going to play the campaign again. I would love to play the campaign again, but I would most likely rather play the multiplayer, and I think that's what everyone else wants. They don't really care about the campaign that much, because we already know what happens in the campaign. We want to re-experience the multiplayer again, and so I think it's very likely we're going to see Modern Warfare 2 Remastered actually come out this year. I don't know how they're going to do it. I really hope they don't do it the same way they did Modern Warfare Remastered with Infinite Warfare, because if you guys don't remember, when Infinite Warfare came out, there was a Legacy Edition of that game, and with the Legacy Edition of Infinite Warfare, you got Modern Warfare Remastered, but that was the only way you could actually get Modern Warfare Remastered, was by buying a more expensive version of Infinite Warfare, which really sucks, because a lot of people didn't want to buy Infinite Warfare. They wanted Modern Warfare Remastered, but of course right now you can actually buy Modern Warfare Remastered separately from Infinite Warfare, which is good, but I think it's like $40, which is kind of a little bit expensive for just a remastered video game. But I hope they don't do the same thing with Modern Warfare 2 Remastered. We'll have to wait and see, though. I don't know. Maybe they just come out with Modern Warfare 2 Remastered, but I don't think that's a good idea, because the problem with that happened with Modern Warfare Remastered. Yes, at the beginning when it first came out, a lot of people were excited. They're like, man, the graphics look 100 times better than they did back in COD 4. It runs so much more smoothly, and all the guns perform the same like in multiplayer and this and that, you know. There's a lot of positive feedback, but a lot of people stopped playing it because we've already experienced the game, right? We've already experienced Modern Warfare Remastered, so we'll see if the same thing happens here with Modern Warfare 2 Remastered, but I guess only time will tell. And that's pretty much it for the video, you guys. I really don't know what else to say. Are we going to get Ghost 2, or are we going to get another Modern Warfare game? We'll have to wait and see. Or maybe we're going to get Infinite Warfare 2. No, there's no way we're going to get another Infinite Warfare game. I highly doubt that's going to happen, but if it does, oh man, I don't know what the hell what the heck am I talking about? Infinity Ward is thinking over there. God, I'm getting my developers mixed up in my head. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please be sure to leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and also subscribe to the channel for more Call of Duty videos in the future, and I shall catch you guys later.